So I wasn't going to do this video mainly because for the 3 years doing the podcast, we realized like all like the off-season UFAs, the trades, and just everything. It's just better to do and see at the beginning of September, mid-September. That's when like all the teams really kind of are like settling in for everything. But the Toronto Maple Leafs, for some reason, have just been on my mind, and I can't figure out what they're doing. And if you're a Leafs fan, I guarantee you are just frustrated. I was looking at their cap friendly for like their cap space and everything. So they're currently negative 8.8 mil in cap space. So they're hurting right now for cap, but they keep signing players, and I just don't know what their goal here is or what their move here is. They they moved their whole front office. Brad Treliving and Sheldon Keefe are now in the head office. Sheldon Keefe, the new head coach. So you would think they were just gonna, move something. I get that down here. Jake Muzzin, he's got 5.6 mil AAV and is currently out long-term injury reserve. This is going to be his last season before becoming UFA. So I get that's a big hit for the Toronto Maple Leafs. But if you're looking at that negative 8.8 mil in that cap space as a Toronto Maple Leafs like front office, what are you doing signing like guys like Tyler Bertuzzi to a $5.5 million deal, Max Domi to a $3 million deal, Ryan Reeves to a $1.3 million deal? Like, these aren't just small signs; they're big signs for a team that's already short on cap. So I don't get what you guys are doing. Your top three, Austin Matthews and John Tavares, both making 11 mil plus, and then Mitch Marner's the third one, who's just almost there, making 11 mil AAV, and that right there is over a little over 30 mil a year that you're spending on just three players right there, which is a big hit in cap. I just don't know what you're doing. I know there was talk about William Nylander, 6.9 mil AAV this season before coming UFA at the end of next season. So he would be a good move. Like, if you're going to move William Nylander, and I've said this over and over again on the podcast, where the Toronto Maple Leafs and the Edmonton Oilers are set up the exact same way, where the forwards, they only care about scoring. They're just like, you're a good scorer? Yeah, okay, we're going to focus all on scoring, and that will get the job done. They don't give a shit about defensemen. They don't care about goaltending. And I don't understand it. Last season was the first season in how long they made it past the first round, but then it was just a quick exit in the second round for the Toronto Maple Leafs. And you think they would have realized by then, oh, we need defense. We need good goaltending. I know that's weird to say, especially for a team like Vegas Golden Knights, who won the cup with Aiden Hill, who is like, what is he, third backup? I would call him a backup, not third string, but backup goaltending. I mean, they had a slew of goaltending. I'm sure Jonathan Quick helped with Aiden Hill getting him through it, and but he had his games too. Aiden Hill really played on his head, really showed what he can do. It blew my mind how good he did play. But when you're a stacked team like the Vegas Golden Knights were, just like both offensively and defensively, you're not so much depending on your goaltending there, and it just worked. But Toronto Maple Leafs are not the Vegas Golden Knights. The Toronto Maple Leafs need to figure shit out. They need a full roster full of people helping out. You need your forwards, you need your defense, you need your goaltending coming up. You need now Ryan Reeves is there. He's going to be the replacement for Luke Shen, who left. I think Luke Shen had three fights last season, and Ryan Reeves had 7. So that's a great pickup for. That's probably the best pickup I've seen for the. Well, that's a lie because Tyler Bertuzzi. I just don't like the signing 5.5 mil for a team that's hurting this bad. But I really like the Ryan Reeves pickup. I think he's going to be there to really help out the young guys there, like Austin Matthews and Tyler Bertuzzi, Max Domi. He's going to be there to help settle things down. But I'm gonna be a hypocrite right now and just really say what are they doing? Like, I'm gonna put this a video out, and I'm gonna go back to this in September and be like, oh, okay, like, I get it. Hopefully, because I don't know what the fuck they're doing. I just don't get it. If you're a Toronto Maple Leafs fan, or just got any opinions on what they're going to do, let me know in the comments, because I just don't have any positive feedback for this team currently right now. So, what is your take on what the Toronto Maple Leafs should do? What you think they're doing right now, and how are they gonna end up not being so bad with the cap space that they currently have, which is just not looking good. I think this is the worst, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, the Toronto Maple Leafs. Yeah, so the Toronto Maple Leafs, the worst projected cap space with negative 8.8. Right below them, I don't know if I want to say surprisingly, is the Vancouver Canucks with 4.3 mil, negative 4.3 mil, but I feel like they could pretty much figure that out. But I don't know, man. I just don't have a any positive outlook with the Toronto Maple Leafs right now. So if anyone has some positive outlook, and please help me out in the comments below. All right, guys. I'll see you guys on the next one.